was a great weekend, especially Friday night with Josh going out there, Josh Levy going out there and having a career performance and, scoring. I think he had 18 points in the first 8 minutes of the game against Rochester. And, that was great, and to be able to hang on in overtime and make some plays. And, it wasn't pretty. We were up 15 with, I think, 5 to 6 minutes to go. And, we didn't do a good job of taking care of the ball. But Rochester started playing well. I give them a lot of credit. And, then in overtime, we gutted it out and were able to make some shots and foul shots and won the game. So, you always need a couple close ones. And, for us, we haven't had that many close ones. So that was a good one to, get in there and, make sure we know what we're doing late in games. And then Sunday was fun. Sunday, I think we made 18 threes and, for the second time this year, got over 100 in UAA. And, the only guys that actually have beaten Emory were Josh, Jason, and Cole were the only part of the group that beat them a couple years ago. So I know Mitch was really locked in to beat Emory once in his career, and some of the other guys too. So that was, and they've been there. Emory's been on top for so long. I mean, that it's always good to, when you can beat them, to beat them, because it doesn't happen often, how good they are and how well coached they are. Our guys are locked in yesterday, even after. They were pretty fired up because they know what the importance of what Friday is going to be, maybe, playing for first place. And, like they said, to hang another banner up there that says UAA Champs is, a goal we talked about at the beginning of the year, is it's never been done for our program. So last year we accomplished one goal, getting the NCAA tournament the first time, but now it's, okay, we put ourselves in an unbelievable position to try to go out and win this thing. And, that's where our focus is right now. And, and the Chicago game's big too. It's never been done in the history of our program where we beat every team in a single year. And so, that's, our guys know that, our guys, that's something that we talk about, and they want to do it. They want to, win Friday, but then Sunday, is beat Chicago, beat every team. And, there's a lot of things that you can say that we've done, and, that would be another check off the list here, especially mine, since coming and taking this program over a few years ago. There's a few things that I didn't know was actually possible to ever do, and here we are doing them. And it's a great group of guys and fun to be around. And they embrace the moment. I think when there's a lot of fans in the stands, I think a few of our guys could really play a little bit better. And and I expect a big crowd probably there on Friday night down in St. Louis. So that will be looking forward to it. I wish it was today. Honestly, I wish these couple of days are going to take a little bit longer than maybe a normal week. But it's a good spot to be in. It's a good spot to be in.
Hi, my name is Daniel Florey, and I'm a junior on the Case Western men's basketball team. I was playing AAU basketball back in my 17U season, and I ran into our old assistant coach, Coach Mike Fitzpatrick. Started getting in contact with him, and then him and Coach McGuinness would text me, call me every once now and then. And then I visited here twice, and I realized that I wanted to be here, committed here pretty early into my senior year of high school. And I couldn't be happier with the decision I made back in high school. I'm majoring in electrical engineering with a focus in robotics. And as of right now, my plan is to go to law school once I graduate and become focused in patent law. But if I decide not to go to law school, I'd probably try to get into consulting or something to do with robotics. My dad owns his own small law firm, and then my best friend's dad, who's kind of like a second father to me, is a huge lawyer. He used to be the assistant attorney general. He's a huge lawyer, so the two biggest male figures in my life really are both lawyers. So every time I've turned to someone for advice, I've been hearing it from that type of perspective, and I've also gotten to hear all the cool things they've done with their career. And I've realized that seems like the most interesting type of work that I could get into, and I don't want to be doing the same thing every day. And I know from my dad's experience running his own law firm that he's doing something different not only every day but literally every hour. So that's something that I really want to look to get into and see if I could do it for myself. The plan is right now, since obviously basketball stretches for most of the fall semester and most of the spring semester, we haven't really gotten the chance to do any study abroad opportunities. So as of right now, I know Luke and then one of my other roommates, Jaden, are both doing a medical internship through a program Case offers. And then I'm currently in a bunch of interviews for a bunch of remote internships. And I'm kind of just going to go over there with them and work remote, hopefully, while they do their thing. And then we're going to explore Europe on the weekends and see what's different over there than what we have seen over here in the United States, pretty much. Myself, Luke, Ian, Elam, we were kind of just singing we all lived together, so we were just singing, and then we realized it kind of sounded pretty good. So then we started doing these YouTube tutorials on how to do a cappella. We mentioned it in the locker room. Some other guys were interested, so now we're trying to set up a big group to do one big practice and see if we could do it with more than just 3 guys. My overall experience at Case, I would call it a 10 out of 10. Obviously, when I was recruited here, the basketball program was rising, but we didn't know to the level that it would rise. And now we've turned into a program that expects to go to the NCAA tournament every year, and our goal isn't to finish in the top half of the UAA, it's to win the UAA. So obviously that makes it a very lucrative place for an athlete, but also for someone who's not even a basketball player. There's tons of great people here you can meet from tons of different states. I'm friends with people from different countries, from Nigeria, from countries in Asia. So there's just a very diverse group of students who are all very invested in not only themselves, but they also care about their friends' success. So I think Case is just a great place for anybody to be.